What is good, YouTube? It is your boy, Nuclear Taylor. I am struggling with. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Actually, hang on. That's good. I'll put my hand up and then I can edit. Stoned? I'm like stoned? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. And couch. Ate a taco. Yeah, you need to learn how to relax. That's true. Relax when it's time to relax and learn to work when it's time to work. Okay. What is good, guys? It's your boy, Nuclear Taylor. I've been on the grind lately. I'm not going to lie. I've been working my ass off at school, and I've been getting extremely good grades, and I'm about to graduate within the next... I only have 11 credits. Let's put it that way. So, yeah. That's like one full schedule. The only thing that's holding me back is a stupid math thing, so I'm debating if I should take this math class. So last time I took this math class, it was a statistics class, and I'm stuttering a lot. It's because I got high as fuck. But anyways, I'm taking the stats class, right? And it's just weed I smoke, by the way. It's nothing crazy, and it's legal weed. It's not even illegal. It's taxable and everything. So you can't get me. Anyways, and I've had cancer, so just no. Anyways, so I'm doing the stats class. I've never took a stats class in my life. My education was pretty decent, not gonna lie. I had a lot of help from my mom. My dad paid for everything, but my dad was the one who was good at stuff, and I'm the one who has, like, apparently his brain, right? My mom nurtured me, so I have my mom's nurturement. So, anyways, I'm bad at math, but I'm not. Like, I actually am kind of good at it, but I've never honed in on it, you know? So the stats class was new. And I had to learn a little bit of Greek letters, not like Greek itself, but just, you know, the foundations of what these Greek letters mean and what they've meant for a long time and how stats came about, because almost everything was already taken by mathematicians, because almost all of math was created and known by the point that we have that's up to date for us today, other than stats. That was kind of the black magic math. Anyways, I had a shitty professor, a really shitty professor, and I'll say his name. His name was Jeremy Dodd. Okay? He's a bastard. I mean it. You're an asshole. If you ever see this, fuck you. Okay? Making me come in with a fever of 101 from the hospital with doctor's notes and a fresh, nice IV thing in, still staying in my arm because I had to head back. And so I only took the IV part out, and they let me. And I also had to deal with the whole discharge against will and shit. So I had to deal with a lot of shit because of you. A lot. And I had to hear a lot of shit for it too. So fuck you. Anyways, what's good? Yeah. So as we play, I'm getting on about this thing. I need to take this stats class. I failed it. I busted my ass. I worked 60 hours a week towards this class every week. Of school total, stats alone was probably around the bulk of it, 35 hours a week. Like, truly on that, out of the 60 hours a week I was spending towards my classes. And it's a 12-hour, like, that should only be 40 hours of work. But, anywho, we are sitting here studying every week, me and 3 other people. If it wasn't for my boy Connor, I wouldn't have ever understood a damn thing. But he sat down and broke it down to me more. And it's like, here's the thing. We're at a community college. We ain't doing nothing fancy, all right? There is nothing fancy. We're in a podunk town. I mean, we're not. We're in a city that thinks it's a city, but it's still behind the times. But I guess it is a city, but it's still behind the times because we're in the deep south, and everything's just fucking weird here. Anyways, I'm dealing with all these clowns, and I've had quite a good work history because of my father. He's instilled lots of good things like that. But he never helped me with school, and he's really good at shit like math. And so it's not his fault. I just wish I had his insight. We never jived well. So I used private tutors and my mom. And I know up to about pre-cal and calculus. But here's the thing: I'm a history buff, and I'm a writer, and I'm good with law, and I'm good with attention to detail. So it's not that I'm bad at math. It's just I never had a good bringing around for it. Um, me not knowing I had learning disabilities probably had something to do with it. But I don't believe in like excuses. So, anyways, I'm doing this shit, man. Fuck you, shooting me in the back. I just shot your boy. Anyways, so as I shoot these guys, I'm gonna shoot him too. Ah, shit, I died. But like, I'm dealing with all this crap, and I now am told for this next semester. Now I'm getting all the way back to what I was trying to get at in the first place. But now you have backstory. I'm going to pick these classes, and the college is like, but here's the thing. You need to take the stats class if you want to get your associate's degree. And I'm like, last time I checked, by law in North Carolina, you do not need a statistics class to get your associates. Only if you're going to university, which I do plan. But if I orchestrate it in a way that's under my control and outside of the school's curriculum, but within the curriculum of the state requirement, I can outsmart them and do the way I need it to so I can get the proper education in the proper manner without hearing about some twat saying he doesn't have enough time when he does. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. But now this class they need me to take won't even be stats. It's a prerequisite because all of a sudden in the last month, they changed this policy with just singularly with this math class. I don't believe it for a second. And I don't. I refuse to believe it for a second. Why? I'll tell you why. It's a load of Jeremy Crocker bullshit. Because here's the thing. Why would you prepare me for something you knew I was under-equipped for? Because I made it well known math was my weakest subject. And that I was willing to take extra classes to get me developed in order to succeed. Because if I had the money and the time, isn't that my God-given right as a student of the education system that's provided to us via public? Hence, I can go into it pretty deep. Anyways, money or not, I'm still a customer. And you're providing a service. And that service also has claims it's making. Those claims you must make equal to action. And if you don't, that's essentially under a term of fraud. I can get you. I'm smart. Don't worry. Anyways, I'm willing to learn. And these guys are trying to play hopety-popety. And I ain't down with that. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I'm getting set up with the right people. Problem is it doesn't really matter about what political side they're on. It doesn't matter about anything. It just seems like if you meet a dumb motherfucker, they're just a dumb motherfucker. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So, thank God for the really good people in my life. You know, thank God for my age. I seriously mean it. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm finally free from oppression. I ain't gonna get started about that. That's some dark ops stuff. Anyways, so we're gonna celebrate. And now I got all this shit under my control. I'm now looking for a job because I like to work. I do. I like making YouTube, and I have no issues. I only have 19 subscribers at the moment, and it doesn't bother me. I'm actually quite proud of what I did. I'm not insecure like that. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I'm ready, but sometimes the YouTube might not get all the uploads y'all might want to watch. And if that's the case, I apologize. You know what I mean? I do, cause yeah. Cause like, you know, you gotta hone in on what you want in life, and let's be realistic. Video games are still games. Like I love to game. I love to game. It is my very favorite thing to do, other than primal stuff and stuff like that. All right, and living life and exploring with the person I love, and you know. But when it comes to just me and just the things I do by myself, that's solely me. Gaming, bro. Gaming all the way. I love that shit. Gaming and reading shit and movies and like learning. That's also one of my favorite things. And games do provide quite a fun learning curve, just in a different aspect. And anywho's, I'm gonna be doing real stuff. Not that games aren't like real, they exist, but like to say that they're gonna be the saving grace of the universe. I mean, sure, maybe if we do it the way that movie said it, like Ready Player One, I mean, I could see that being an actual economic factor that could share over a third of the populace, that actually has a taxable reason that could be more interactive and less damaging. Sure, But at the same time, like, I'm not like a liberal like that in the sense of like, that must be the way. There's so many ways of doing something. And I think that's kind of the problem with our people is that like we're so limited. We think, oh, because so and so said it, you can't change it. Bitch, how do you think shit changes? Do you think it's because everyone's just stuck to the status quo? No, motherfucker. Like, fuck. And instead of changing the rules and being a hypocrite and saying you didn't, and you're just making it twice as hard for everyone else, maybe, you should change the rules and make it more equal to all who have a chance in hell to get the education they need. You know, I kind of get like paying for an education, but what I also don't get from it though is how can you explicitly own knowledge? I mean, how is that something like I get knowledge in the sense of like, well, no, I mean honestly, yeah. How do you make that? That's the thing. That's where our egos are coming into play, and I'm not trying to say wushu hold hands. I'm just saying, why do you think people are fucking sadistic about this shit? It's because it's generated straight from personal opinion. At the end of the day, oh God, CIA, don't come and kill me. I'm just saying this because it's the truth, and I'm not telling people to stop. I'm just saying like people should chill out and realize it's all made up, and it's still important because we made it up to fit our situation, to create a reason to do things and to have things and to actually have some form of balance, and that I realize. And so it's not like useless, but it is totally made up. And I find it ironic because it's kind of like an Occam's razor because you kind of need it, right? Like you do. But at the same time, how damaging can it be if misappropriated? And so it's not like you can say it's socialism or capitalism or you do both. Because, I mean, that would be the way. You do both. You let capitalism be the big papa and you let socialistic programs give money to the public so the public have a higher chance statistically of generating income. Because, I mean, think about it. But let's be real. We know that and I am a conspiracy theorist, so some of this will be a little crazy. And I don't mean because I believe in specific conspiracies, because I don't know who came up with what or who says what. I have these hunches because I've been studying shit my whole life, and I see a lot of holes. And so I have suspicions, and my suspicions are along the lines of, I'm pretty sure they do this to us on purpose, to generate competition, to generate more capitalistic markets, in order to create more of a strive of a need of scarcity, or at least the idea of it. And if so, that's smart as fuck, because like, hey, you know what, I don't blame you, but at the same time, like, bruh, what the hell? Like, we could be like doing cooler shit, you know, just as dangerous, just as fucking cool, but like, nah. And back to the subject matter is like, it's the whole idea of like, I think it's funny that people think voting's gonna do a damn. Like, I'm sorry, but last time I checked, you know what they did with the vote? And this is gonna be the craziest shit I've said ever, but it's the truth. I think when they made everyone equal, I think what they actually did is they reduced everyone's equality down to such a low stature that they've made everyone think they're equal because they haven't given us any real actual rights. And I just said that, okay? Because then if everyone's upset about everything, then how can anyone be mad about another sector? You get what I'm saying? Because, like, the thing is like, we do get mad about each other about stupid shit, but then we don't realize, like, fuck, why am I doing that? We don't really ask ourselves. We don't have critical thinking. And I think that's the one thing that shouldn't be publicly owned or privately owned is critical thinking. I think the knowledge of that should be expressed in such a hard light that is, like, unruly to anything other. Because if an individual can critically think about everything that's going on and being processed, then you don't need to worry about stupid shit like racism and prejudice and war probably still, yeah, totally, but you don't have to worry about the stupid in the culture bullshit. But if you keep the in the culture bullshit all mixed up and fucking confused and angry and drugged and in poverty, like, bro, what do you think's gonna happen? I mean, fuck. Like, but yeah, you know what's crazy is if I said this 200 years ago in public, they'd make me fucking king. And if I say this now, you know what they're gonna be like? Okay, sure, you're right, but whatever. And it's like, how is that legally okay? You know, like, I'm not saying we should fucking sit there and be like, holding hands and shit like I said for the 100th time, because I don't. Like, I think there is a reason to everything, and why there is a reason for dog eat dog. There is a reason. And it's just how nature is. I mean, I'm a man of God, but I also understand nature might be something before God, not above. And if it's before, it's just as primal as we are. And if we're a reflection of Him, then it's a reflection of us. You see what I'm saying? Either way, you got to look at it like you got to stop being so instant. You know, my problem is I say too much about my personal dealings. But, like, this is stuff that's knowledge, and this is stuff I've learned. So I really feel like it's valid that I help people understand what the fuck I'm trying to say, because it's like, bruh, how the hell can you tell a man who's literally died twice, who has helped learn through watching so many struggles of others, who have struggled through his own stuff, who has seen poverty, seen what money can do. I mean, I've been on so many perspectives, and yet you're going to tell me I don't have the experience. You know how crazy that is? Like, okay, sure. When we're in battle, I will totally shut the fuck up and listen to the man who knows what he's doing. I know how to take orders. I'm all down for orders when they have effective use. Like, duh. And that's why I think college is important, because people should learn how to take orders, but people should also learn how to critically think, so that when they take that order, they know that they're protecting themselves, and when they do what they need to do to get the justice for the behalf that was made on mistake, they know what to do on proper actions to have some insurance. I mean, this is why fucking people are always fucking each other over. This is why cops have such a bad reputation. This is like, it's a whole litany of things. I mean, it's probably a list of over 300 factors of our society that comes together because of that one reason. And it's like, I find it so fucking crazy that we all don't see that. Like, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not. I could be completely wrong. There could be some divine golden piece of nugget of truth that connects to all the fucking gaps I'm having. And I'm waiting for that day, because I have an open mind. But I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that happen for anyone above me or below me. And all I see is people doing their best, knowing that they have no fucking idea what they're doing other than what they've been told. And, you know, I gotta say, we're doing pretty good if that's the case. But I also don't think that's the case. I think I'd like to have confidence to think a person who can build an engine knows what he's doing. You get what I'm saying, man? So, like, if people really are knowing what they're doing, what the fuck's going on? I mean, screw me having a degree or anything. I mean, at the end of the day, like, that's fucked up. And, like, I'm sorry, we sit here and we revere these men of old. Whether they're saints or sinners, we revere them. And we act like, oh, we teach this to our citizens and our citizens' children. And we teach this to them so that they know what to do in case this ever happens. But then when we do shit like that, and I'm sorry, we've done it in many forms. People have rioted, people have stormed the Capitol, people have done sit-ins, I mean, how many forms of fucking protest have we done? And of course, we think we win because we get a fraction of what we're asking for. Or we get the one thing out of the 20 that's important. And then we get called greedy. And that's what's crazy, is like, last time I checked, God said you could fight for your rights. And the last time I checked, there are things called unalienable God-given rights. Now, how come certain things like that are constantly brought into question? Like, why? Who has the audacity to think like that? I mean, for real. I mean, I know I can be pretty selfish, and everyone can be pretty selfish at times. Trust me, I get that. There is a level to it, though. There is a honest-to-God level to it, right? You at least have to keep yourself balanced, or what you think true to your heart. So what you know from your existence and experience is good. Because that's all I can say. I mean, like, think about the people who truly were brought up in evil, but to them they thought, like, perspection is fucked. So if you really want to go about it with wisdom and tact, you have to think. And I just don't think the people we put in office, the people that we trust with our businesses, the people that we have elected or allowed to be working for, or because they sound nice, or because we're only too concerned about our survival, because that is a real thing and you have to. I just think it's kind of funny, like, we say it's enough once we're taken care of. Like, once you take care of yourself, you think, well, whatever. And I'm not saying, like, you have to go spend your money. No, keep your money. But all the effort and time that you're doing outside of not making money, what are you doing with that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying go be healthy, like, physically. Like, shit, you want to be a couch potato? Cool, but like, you should take the time and just be studying what's going on and seeing if you're okay with this shit. And if you are, you are. And you know what? I can respect that because it's honest. But like, it's the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy that's got me fucked up, bro. It's just a level of just, well, what the fuck, man? Y'all want to say this, y'all want to say that, y'all want to say everything's Gucci, y'all want to say everything's crazy. Like, make up your damn mind, okay? Because last time I checked, when it was during the medieval times and the colonial times and all the colonization periods, we had a choice to end shit when we didn't like it. And it was much easier than you would think. You'd start a coup, or you would just revolt, right? And I mean, sure, revolutions usually were bloody. So then we have this idea, well, what if we can allow revolutions to come into place without there being so much blood? And so we had this idea of democracy, right? But it wasn't our idea ever, because the Greek people have established this notion for a long time, thousands of years before anybody else. And so I'm just kind of like mixed up in the whole process, sitting here wondering, well, we allowed certain sacrifices of freedoms for protections, and we allowed this and that. And we end up turning around and doing the same thing England was doing, because at the end of the day, we like to act like England was secretly right the whole time, but at the same time, we want to say what they did was wrong, but yet we're doing it at the same exact time. I mean, to me, it seems like genuinely, the whole thing's bullshit. On all reality. Not the fact that any of these events happened. Of course, I think that's true. I know that's true because I've been to museums, countless museums across the world. I've been to across the world and seen ancient ruins. Like, I know what's real. But to say that is solely only what that happened and there is nothing else. Nah, bro. I'm pretty sure there is plot holes in all of it. You know? And that's the whole right to classified information and shit like that. So, you know for a fact that if there's ever a chance we find ourselves actually doing something like our ancestors, then great. But I truly think we won't. I truly think we're all going to let this shit slide by, including myself, because honestly, there is so much going on. How can we know where to start? You know, and if it takes us dedicating the rest of our lives to this understanding of like, there's got to be a better way that is more productive, efficient, and happy for everyone with half the fucking tears and bloodshed given to just a singular cause, let alone 100,000 to 1,000,000. Like, I don't know. It's just a thought. Like, this is where I've been all day, you know, just peeling back everything. Finals week, bro. I'm thinking about everything that I've learned. And, you know, I have to sit there and also argue with the school about my own civil liberties and rights. And it just makes me really start thinking about all the shit you learn and read about and hear about throughout school. And it's like, I never thought this shit would actually be fucking needed in my life. That's crazy. And so that's kind of what I'm saying is like, schools should be teaching the STEM core classes, including history, but they should also be teaching shit like budgeting, finance. They should be teaching shit like fucking critical thinking and logistics, not just because you're an AP student and you happen to be able to have a perfect home life and a nice nurturement, or because you have the perfect determination since birth. I mean, it should be equal access to all to have the allowance to do that. But because we put our hands in private schools, who we allow them to charge up over the ass for anything that's, in my opinion, a fucking ripoff, because it's the same education at the end of the day as you're going to get in school, minus a couple extra things like religious bonuses or maybe a liberal bonus or an arts bonus. You know, sometimes there's maybe infrastructure schools or some random fucking niche that makes it especially different. But for the most part, it serves as just a good learning base. And I just don't know why there isn't a more... It's just... You know, Ivy Leagues, I do think, get to charge up the ass. I think if you want to go to an Ivy League, you should have the grades for it, and I think you should have the money for it. But everything else, get the hell out of here. Because at least with an Ivy League and the people who go to it, it kind of does create a nice dividing line between us and them, and it allows us to know at least what to watch and how to expect it. Not to make enemies, just to be suspicious of, because you don't make peace with your friends, you make peace with your enemies. And I mean, if we are going to be this country that's all about liberty and justice and equal for all, I mean, we should start acting like it, don't you think? I mean, what do I know, though? Fuck, I'm only 25, and I wouldn't even be able to become president until I'm 50. And even then, I wouldn't have no power. That's the truth of it, because that joke's a fucking joke. That whole job's a joke, bro. So, as you see, came in third place as I was ranting, because I'm a badass. Let's go. But yeah, this is what we do on COD. We're just gonna. It's a podcast. It's a CODCAST. That's what we're calling these CODCasts. Let's do it. I like that. She likes it. I like it. CODCasts. It's a podcast with Call of Duty. A CODCast, baby. Yep. So, I'm not saying I have everything figured out because I don't. I only know what I've been told, and I know what doesn't match up because I'm good at looking at patterns because I'm a gamer, and that's what we do. Now, I want 100, Seth. I want 100, homie. I want 100. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hand. Find a match. I want. Just Blaze Town, bro. But yeah, life's crazy like that. It's also crazy. I'm fucking hungry, bro. Like, genuinely. Not for, like, a burger yet. Just something like. Yeah. Me and a Rice Krispie. But yes, I'm now actually officially working on a book. On God. I'm writing my first book. Because I am a believer that if he can do it, I can do it. And there's been he's and she's who've done it. So, there's been tons of people who write books. That's the cool thing about writing a book. You could write a decently, like your first book could be a decently lengthy book if you just write a page a day. About whatever. It's not like a novel. It's not like a. The shit I'm writing is not a fantasy story. It is about real life. That's all I'll say. This LMG is slow as fuck. Y'all see this shit? Let's see if we can. I'm just trying to turn them into marijuana. You bastard. You weak cunt. We need that trophy system, homies. Damn it. You got me, buddy. Watch them grenades, Holmes. Nope. Flak jacket. I'm not dealing with grenades. Fast hands. Quartermaster, and then we're going with Tac Mask. I should have named this class Blunt, because it's a giant fucking LMG. It's literally not a J. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday, other than playing my weed playlist. Yeah, burn, bitch. Oh, of course you're in the fucking shed. My bad, baby. At hostility. It's not needed. It's not needed. Let's try out this gun. No, I'm just doing bad because it's hardcore. Ah! Titties. I'm holding the hard point, boys. Alright. What a bitch. Just waiting for me. Alright. Jesus. Poach and spawn. I swear to God. Shit. 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 Bruh. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll go with you. Well, yeah, I want to spend time with you. What's good, YouTube? I accidentally hit stop recording, but y'all won't know the difference. Uh, Find a match. Join operations. Let's do this. What about tea? I love tea, and I love you. It's like a trademark Nikki thing. We got. I mixed in all the teas because I needed a bag to clean my bowl. What am I looking for? I'm looking for music. Let's get it. We gotta get like 100 COD bucks or something. That's what we were doing before I helped her go grill chicken. Uh, what the hell? Why am I? Hold up. Why is it a 3v? Wait. What's going on, bruh? Why are we in third person? This is crazy. Bruh. Shit. Dude, what is up with this match? First of all, where's first person? Why is this third person? That's my first question. My second question? What? We're not on hardcore. But apparently we are. Let's do it. I'm hotbox. Let's go. I got this shit. 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 I'm doing terrible. But that's also okay because some bit that's not okay. Oh my god, bro. It's not the day for COD. Oh my god. COD timing's crazy, bro. Fuck that. That was fucking weird. Nothing to say. It's got nothing to pay. Set for I fucking love that band. Bruh. What? Okay. Not what. I saw that shit coming. Bruh, that's crazy. Oh, so okay, so you can't get dog tags in the water. Good to know. They say they're there. You swim to it, it ain't there. That's a scam. I'm cool with getting killed, but I ain't cool with being scammed, bruh. Eat shit. Eat shit. That was cool. We saw that. We recorded that. That was cool. Excuse me. Oof. I'm 18-6. Jesus. Ah, shit. Shit. Okay, got it. They're gonna snipe and pivot. We gotta go around and push hard. Okay, it's nice to know that he's on the top of the sub, which means I gotta go underneath. That's a good shot you had. But I just killed all of them. I got the submarine guy. Y'all should be clear. Yeah, we are. Good shit. Oof. Damn. You know what I like funny? I find it funny that my whole team could not keep up. That's crazy. We were working on this, I forgot. I kind of like it actually. It's a good gun. But it's a bulky ass sniper. That's the only problem. Fuck. What, bro? What? What? Never been here. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Rough start, but let's try out these new guns. Right there, bro. To your right. Colt. Shit. And our left. Oh, that sub's good. Okay, bet. Bet. New submachine guns fire, boys. I like this shit. I'm digging this map. Oh, shit. Okay, spawn flip or spawn split? That's a spawn flip. Yeah, there's 3 down this way. We go here. We can get him. Shit. Ooh, rocket launcher. Not fun. Okay, okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck you. Shit, man. They're just chucking grenades. Okay, down the hallway. Whew. Shit, bro. I like this map. Shit. Shit. Damn, bro. Maybe that was dirty, but yeah, I wanted that shit. Shit. Damn it. Damn it. GG's. Fuck. Got my ass kicked. Oh shit. I'm gonna like this gun. I'm listening to some of the best music ever. I swear to God. It's called Chevelle. Good rock band. It's from his album Hat Off to the Bull. It's a good fucking album. I think anyone should listen to it. It's maybe not the best music ever, but to me it's up there. It's up there. He's fucking good. But didn't know. I didn't know. I thought you were a secret agent, homie. I swear to God. That shit's a thing. You know it's a thing. Oh shit. Fuck. 8.0 KD ain't bad for the start. I can't even tell he was on a bed. Get his ass. He's crouched. Yeah, he's hurt. Bruh. Yo, thank you. Oh, fuck you. That's right. I got so many of them. All right, let's go. 27 and 11. That's not the greatest, but on stakeout on hardcore, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. My bad, teammate. Watch out to our right. I got you, homie. Yo, can someone get me? Yo, you're a legend. I swear to God. Bruh. Shit. That's some dumb as shit. Oh, that little dollar bill, I was trying to get it, bro. Oh, I'm the HVT now? Oh, shit. Hey! Good game. Yeah, that map can be bullshit. Yo, you guys gotta check out this new gun. It literally makes you win. Like, I'm not that good, I promise. Like, the new gun's just bullshit. Like, I never do that good. But holy shit. Bruh. Fuck. Shit. Too late, little bro. Fuck. What was my last hat? Oh shit, we almost have 50. Camo. I like the base one more actually, believe it or not. Because the camo is still. I got max camo. Yeah, that's badass. I bet. Okay. Well, shit, guys. I think that's it for this episode. I'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.